So is it worth it to get a patent if you cannot afford to sue for infringement? Okay. Oh, man. Well, okay. I'm a little biased. Should you get a patent? I think that analysis of whether you take the jump, whether you invest, it could be 20, 30 grand or more. Hiring a professional attorney, law firm to get you a solid patent, develop a patent portfolio, several patents. Is the question is, how big of a market is it? And how much, given the research, hopefully you're doing research and you hire them to do a patent search first, you think, yes, we could get ballpark this much of the market. Is there that much opportunity? Right? Is there enough opportunity there to go capture it? That's the initial question. You really, in my mind, because it can take years to acquire a patent, and because a lot of things can happen in terms of bringing on investors or bringing on a partner and money, right? The ability to sue and to enforce your rights, I think can, and if it's a successful product, will happen. And I think the later conversation, which I'm happy to have you chime in on, is I would say it's probably 95. Well, I'm not a patent litigator. 95% of controversies settle, right? Settle well before they get to costly discovery, litigation, trial, that type of thing. And a lot of posturing, and if done well, even the small guy, small gal can win. Quick final note is I was celebrating the success this year, I think it was, maybe it was the end of last year, the maker within the Apple Watch, the oxygen sensor, fairly small company, and we're still talking $1 million+ company, caused Apple to no longer be able to import the watches through customs, I think for 6 months. So there are remedies other than a suit in federal court through the ITC, the International Trade Commission, to stop infringing articles at the border. So there's other ways to get remedies, right, through injunctions like that, posturing, threatening, getting more money. There's even litigation financing. I'll stop there. David, any comments on that?
When I read a sentence like this, it says, if you can't, I read the last part, the clause first, if you can't sue for infringement. So we'll assume that the first clause is yes, it's worth getting a patent. For all of the other reasons, it might not be worth getting a patent. So the patent is doing the patent, but the question here is, but I can't afford to sue for infringement. Your only other option is to not do it.
Right.
If it's worth doing, go do it. There is a way to afford to sue for infringement, even if it's just a contingency case, right? You can go to probably DLA Piper or anybody, and if you've got a solid case and there's money involved and there's damages, they'll just pick it up. They're going to walk away with 40% of the take, but you find somebody, those pugilists, they're going to go into court and they're going to make that money happen. And now it's not even a question of whether or not you could afford to sue for infringement. It's whether or not you can afford to lose 40% of the damages that are awarded. Yeah, going to court can be expensive, but most of the time, I just don't see that really getting in the way. Go back to whether or not it's worth getting the patent in the first place. But I wouldn't let going to court for something. You can't afford to sue for infringement if you've got a solid case, and the patent is like one of the biggest pieces that makes it a solid case for you.
Beautiful, beautiful.